Why do we need trust? What's it all about? Why do people care?
You know, you can't say that without me going, Alfie, at the end. But
Okay.
we're here. So we keep dabbling in this conversation, don't we? Like AI, scaring the crap out of me anyway. Like,
You love AI.
I love AI and it's also really scary. But
Well, how do you think I feel? Because I'm warming to it.
yeah, it's great, but it is scary, the potential for it. And I think this is where all of us who are running businesses that deal with people, so basically
Service-based business,
yeah, but even, I mean, let's face it, let's stick with service, it's easier. The importance of that people element, I don't even know how to put it into words to stress just how important that people element is, because even if you're not totally au fait with AI and maybe you're using ChatGPT just to write some copy, whether that's just a bit of social media copy or whatever it is, you can definitely see the lengths at which a lot of business owners are going to now to write copy with AIs like ChatGPT or Claude or all of those. And for me, even though I can recognize it and I can see it and I use it myself, when I see somebody else that's so really clearly written in AI, it actually, we talk about the relationship account in dog training and that whole trust account, and every time you need to make a withdrawal, that's how I feel now with anytime I see somebody that's written a post that's very clearly AI. It's almost like,
it depletes that bank account.
It's like I've now taken a withdrawal out of that business.
And I think the other starkly obvious thing with very AI posts as well is that it doesn't sound like the actual person saying it either. Like, I do think, because we do use it sometimes, but I feel like we make a really good effort to make sure that it does sound like us and that nobody would really know. But that's not an easy thing to do either, is it? Because if you don't know your own, sounds really weird when I say this, but if you don't know what your own narrative sounds like, if you don't know what your own vibe is, because you've never really thought about it, or you just stuff you put out is very limited from the heart, from like being open and honest and things like that, you might not even know. And so therefore someone else doing it for you, AI for example, kind of almost creates a persona, and then when you meet that person in real life, it might be totally different from that.
Yeah,
it's a bit odd, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a skill to be able to use AI, and even we're still fine-tuning that skill. In fact, I'd say it probably takes longer in some instances to use AI to write the stuff than it would be if you'd have.
This is my argument with you, because I'll go, it would have taken me that long to actually think of it and write it and do it from my own genuine brain than you input, because you put in what you get out, don't you, with AI? Yeah. So if you just go, do this and it comes out and you put that down, it's going to sound shit. So
yeah, you have got to put a lot into it. So pros are, it's a really good thinking partner, because it can stimulate some thoughts that maybe you can't articulate well enough. And again, I think for us being business partners, if I know like you're busy, or like if you're doing a coaching call or something and then I need to try and think about something, it's good to chat it through with someone that isn't you, because you're not there. And I need to do it immediately because that's how my brain works. Yep. So it's really good as a thinking partner. But the way that this is showing up for business owners, and this isn't necessarily an AI chat, but it's part of the world that we live in nowadays, it's how can you build trust then through your marketing, through the posts that you're doing, through being a business owner? How can you build that trust? How is somebody going to see past that AI narrative if you're not using it?